This morning I rode on a whale and flew in a balloon. Once a cow and I jumped high over the moon.
Really?
I went through a looking glass and wow, that mirror shook.
Were you really there?
Nah, I was just reading a book.
I've been in deepest Africa. I've traveled way up north. You've read about the three little pigs.
Let the magic begin. I'm Steve Charney, and I want to thank the Spencertown Academy for hosting this video and hosting me being here. It's a real honor. Thank you so much. And you'll notice my bookcase. That's because I have a lot of books. I love books, and I love reading. Sometimes it takes a little work to find the right book. For instance, I went on vacation last winter and I went into the bookstore and I'm pulling down the books and I'm reading the first page and I'm going, boring. Put it back, next one, boring. But once you have the right book, man, it can give you hours and hours of entertainment and it can totally change your life. Many books have. I have a book here I know a lot of you know. In fact, everybody knows this book. It's one of my favorite books, Harry Potter. Yes, we all know it. We all love it. And I'm just going to be reading a little bit for you now. This is the part where Ron Weasley, if you remember, is Harry Potter's best friend, and he has a magic wand. He comes from a very poor family, so he doesn't have much money, and he's in class, and he's trying to light his magic wand, and it doesn't really work. Anyway, I'm just going to be reading just a little bit for you now, and then we're going to be moving on to songs and some other things. And holy cow! Woo! Woo! You got to be careful what you read nowadays. Ooh, let's take a little break. I'm going to get Harry out here. We're going to do some tongue twisters together, okay? Harry and I love tongue twister books, don't we? Yes, we do. And in fact, I like them so much, I actually wrote one. It's called Six Thick Thumbs. Okay, and there we go. This is, we practice them so we can do them really well, and then we have contests with each other. Yes, we do. Now, I've been working on this one all week. He hasn't. So we're going to see if he can do it. Yes. Okay. Say, repeat after me. Sally's seen 6 sunny states, and soon we'll see 6 more. Huh? Sally's seen 6 sunny states, and soon we'll see 6 more. Huh? We better take it slowly. Say, Sally seen submarine. No. Sally seen, that's how it goes. Sour cream up your nose. Stop it. Sally seen. Sally's name. Sally seen. And so are you. Just say Sally seen. Don't make a scene. Sally, silly, not silly Sally. Silly Sally. No, Sally. Sally seen. Sally seen. Good. Okay, and finally, that very good. Yes, thank you. Okay, now. Sally's seen 6 sunny states. Sally's seen 6 slimy snakes. No, 6 sunny states. 6 sirloin steaks. 6 sunny states. Such sorry states. Just say 6 sunny states. 6 sunny states. Good. And now for the last part. And soon we'll see 6 more. And lunacy galore. Soon we'll see 6 more. And soon we'll feel so sore. Just say soon. Zoom! Soon. Good. Come back here. And soon we'll see. We'll see. Who's we'll see? We'll see. That's how it goes. Willow trees up your nose. Come on. 6 more. Sycamores up your nose. Stop it. 6 more. That's how it goes. Sycamores up your nose. Cut it out. Sorry. Okay. 6 more. That's how it goes. Okay, now say the whole thing at once. Sally's seen 6 sunny states, and soon we'll see 6 more. Shall we see 6 silly saints who get seasick no more? Very good, Harry. You've done very well.
This morning I rode on a whale and flew in a balloon. Once a cow and I jumped high over the moon.
Really?
I went through a looking glass and wow, that mirror shook.
Were you really there?
Nah, I was just reading a book.
I've been in deepest Africa. I've traveled way up north. You've read about the 3 little pigs. Oh, well, I was the 4th.
I know Jack Sprat could eat no fat because I was his cook. Were we really there? Nah, we were just reading a book. A book can fly us into worlds we've never seen before. Reading is like riding on your own meteor. Whee!
Now Mary had a little lamb, I know 'cause I was there.
And Goldilocks Goldilocks, she broke my chair. Guess what? I was the bear. We can search for buried treasure. Join with Captain Hook. You don't have to leave your chair.
You don't have to go somewhere.
The adventure is right there by reading a book. By reading a book.
I love reading. Yeah, me too. You do? Yeah. Okay. I especially love riddles and jokes. In fact, you know how I usually get a collection of riddles and jokes? I'll go to a bookstore or, borrow one from the library, maybe one that has like 1,000 riddles in it. I'm very picky. Me too. Yeah, right, you are. I'll go through maybe 50, 75 before I hit one that I really like. But that's the one I write down. That's the one I memorize. I tell it to my friends and family. I have it forever. It's great. Yeah. In fact, I'm lucky because sometimes I get a whole collection and then I get my books published. This one is called Kids' Kookiest Riddles. Yes, it is. Okay. And I'm going to read some of my favorites from here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if you know the answers. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Let's see. The first one is, if I made $300 and I gave you half, what would you have? A heart attack! Oh, gee. Okay. What do rivers help us do? Drown. What's a one-eyed deer called? No idea. What animals went aboard Noah's Ark? The lucky ones. Who is Mark Twain's older brother? Choo-Choo Twain. Which month has 28 days in it? They all do. A guy rushes into a doctor's office. Yes. He's got a celery stalk in one ear. Yes. He's got a Brussels sprout in his nose. Yes. He's got a cherry tomato in his eye. Yes. What does the doctor say? You're not eating right. Okay. A lady works in a candy store. Yes. She wears a size 6 shoe, is 5 feet tall, has brown eyes and black hair. Yeah. What does she weigh? Candy! Good. What are 2 things you can't eat for breakfast? Lunch and dinner. What was King Louis XV responsible for? King Louis XVI! If an egg came floating down the Nile, where did it come from? A hen. What did the apple say when it fell out of the tree? I can talk! What did Michelangelo say when he was asked to paint the Sistine Chapel? What color you want it? What happens if you sleep with your head under the pillow? The tooth fairy comes and takes all your teeth away. Now this is a good one. One of the 10 Commandments, yes, tells us to honor thy mother and thy father. Is there a commandment on how we should treat our brothers and our sisters? Yes, there is. Which one? Thou shalt not kill. Why didn't the lifeguard save the hippie? He was too far out, man. Why do the English call it a horse? 'Cause they speak English. A G, a B flat, and a D walk into a bar. Yeah. What does the bartender say? Sorry, no niners allowed. What did the apple say to the orange? I hate you for being different than me. Invisible man rushes into a doctor's office. Yes. What does the doctor say? I can't see you now. What comes after O? Yeah! What comes after G? Whiz! Wait a second, you don't know the alphabet, do you? No, I don't. Listen, a good reading program takes 2 things. One is to inspire you to read, to show you how much fun reading is, and we have a lot of fun reading, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. Second part of a good reading program is teaching you how to read. If you don't know how to read, man, it's like you got $1 million behind a door, you got no way to get to it. That's why it's so important to learn how to read. I know this is what your teachers and your parents are doing. Very important, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to teach him the alphabet, but first we're going to take a little break, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to play a song first, and then we'll be back. Good.
Let's start with A for applesauce. We'll show the apples who's the boss. We'll squeeze and squish and squash and squish until the apples turn to mush. Bananas start with B. Carrots start with C. C is for the carrots that rabbits like to munch. They eat them 'cause they love the taste. Me, I like the crunch. Give me a fruit or vegetable. We'll start with A and go until we get to Z. And I know you'll then have a belly full. Appreciate The D for date, a desert fruit found in Kuwait. Let's travel there, we'll bring a plate. You want to pick the date? E is for the eggplant. F is for the farmer. G for grapes. H for herbs loved by Michelle Obama. I is for the Idaho. Potato Idahoans grow. Can Ohioans in Ohio grow Idahos? I don't know. J is for sweet jicama. They're eaten sliced or whole. If you pronounce the J like H, you're speaking Espanol. Give me a fruit or vegetable. We'll start with A and go until we get to Z. And I know you'll then have a belly full. K is for the kiwi. Lemons start with L. Mango M, there's nectarine, organic O as well. P is for the rolling peas, don't eat them on the rolling seas. It makes the captain mad as heck to see peas rolling off the deck. Q is for the sour quince. I tried one once and I haven't since. R is for the radish. Radish is a reddish. And Russians really relish a radish when they're famished. S for sprout, T tomato, it's a fruit in case you didn't know. U is for the ugly, a large round wrinkly fruit. Don't judge it by its outer skin, inside it's kinda cute. Give me a fruit or vegetable, we'll start with A and go until we get to Z. And I know you'll then have a belly full. V is for vanilla bean. It's tasted more than it is seen because a kid would surely groan to find beans in his ice cream cone. W's for watermelon, Herminia the X. A yam is not a sweet potato. Now let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, Z is for zucchini. A word's a flabbergast. Zucchini with linguine. Try to say that 10 times fast. Let's see. Zucchini with linguine, zucchini with linguine, zucchini with linguine, zucchini with linguine, zucchini with... Oh, forget it. Man, I'm stuffed.
You don't know the alphabet, do you? No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to teach him the alphabet, okay? Yeah. Okay. Repeat after me. Yeah. Say A, B, C, D. Hey, D, sneezy. No, B, C, D. D, C, D. E, F, G. E, F, G. H, I, J, K. Ouch! I'm okay. No, H, I, J, K. H, I, J, K. L, M, N, O, P. Hello, Penelope. L, M, N, O, P. Elementary. L, M, N, O, P. Hey, I gotta pee. L, M, N, O. Lennon Jello. LMNOP. Lemon gelatine, that's disgusting. LMNOP. LMNOP, good. QRST. You are nasty. QRS. QRS. TUV. TV. Not TV. You. Me. Not me, you. I didn't say you, I said me. No, the letter is you. The letter is me. You. Don't call me a you. Oh, wait, I got it. The letter is me. The letter is you. Okay, you finally got it. Yes, I do. Okay, you'll never do that again. No, I won't. Okay, next letter is W. Double me. W. Double you. X, Y, and Z. That's why we sing. X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z. Now I learn my ABCs. Now I learn my NDCs. ABC, CGS, ABC, Nickelodeon, ABC, the Disney Channel. ABCs, ABCs. Tell me what you think of me. Not very much. Not much at all. I'm so glad you learned your alphabet, Harry. Yeah, me too. This next song that I wrote is based on a true story. I'm not kidding about this. I was going to make some cupcakes with, it was about 6 ingredients or so, and I got a little tired of it, so I went, you know what? Instead, I'm just going to go to the supermarket and pick up some cupcakes, looked at the ingredients, and I went, holy cow! It really changed my whole life. In fact, you can see the ingredients right here. All I had to do was change the order, and I had a song, right, Harry?
Yeah, Steve, come on, let's do it. I love doing this song.
Well, we went to the supermarket to pick up something sweet.
We grabbed us a box of cupcakes. This is what they wanted us to eat.
Sugar, water, bleach, wheat flour, cornstarch, potassium sorbate, iron, salt, and monoester, sodium bicarbonate,
Food starch, quarkum, citric acid, mono and diglyceride, chocolate liquor, riboflavin, folic acid, and thiamide.
eggs, vanilla, carrageenan, carboxymethyl cellulose, cocoa made with alkali, whey, and datum spice dextrose,
Confectioner's glaze, red 3 and 40, sorbitan, monostearate, rice flour, glucoxanthin gum, sodium, aluminum, phosphate,
blue 1 and yellow 5 and 6, and sodium propionate, gum tragacanth, soy lecithin, soybean oil mononitrate,
niacin, vital wheat gluten, polysorbate, 16, gum arabic, and cellulose gum, coloring green, number 3.
palm kernel oil hydrogenated, titanium dioxide, propylene glycocarotene. Don't that sound good?
Then open wide,
It's the Cupcake Song.
the Cupcake Song.
It's the Cupcake Song.
Now tell us what's wrong with the Cupcake Song.
So here we have three blocks, and there's nothing in here except a picture of a very pretty girl. I'm sorry, that's you. Hello. And if you're not a magician, and you want to transport a block into a hat, this is what you do if you're not a magician. Let's say you want to move the A block into the hat. You take the A block, you put it into the hat, you're done. You want to put it back on the pile, you take it out of the pile, you put it back on the blocks, and that's what you do. But if you're a magician, you do it very differently. Watch what you do if you're a magician. You use the magic slide whistle. This is not an ordinary slide whistle. I bought this from David Copperfield's mother at a yard sale. $1.50. She had no idea what she was giving up. David Copperfield used this for 10 years as a boy. It has magical powers. One of the great magicians of all time. Watch. I'm going to put another block in here magically. We did the A block, so let's do the C block. Ready? Watch. Okay, the C block is now in the hat. Now watch. I'm going to take it out of the hat, put it back on the pile. Watch. It's back on the pile. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That's pity applause, isn't it? You're applauding or spanking a baby back there? Okay, you don't seem to be that impressed. All right, I'll do it again. Let's do this. I did the A block. I did the B. I did the C. Let me put the B block in here. Ready? Watch. Okay, the B block is now in the hat. Right? What do you mean no? Who said no? The B. No, it's in the hat. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'll show you after I put it back on the pile. I'll show. What?
You're not even a musician.
Out of the mouths of babes. All right, man. I'll show you I'm a real magician. I'll tell you what. Let's make a deal. I will. Tough crowd here. Okay. If the B block is in the hat and not on that pile, well, I get a promise from every one of you that you're going to do a particularly large amount of reading this year.
Yeah.
Okay, and if the B block is not in here, you never have to read another book in your life. You can watch as much television and play as many computer games as you want. Okay, good. This is the deal. All right, first let's find out if the B block is missing. Here we go. Ooh, nothing in there, and nothing in there but that same pretty girl. Oh, that's still you. Okay. Oh, now look who's going to be doing a lot of reading this year. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Very nice. Thank you.
J.
We're like Jack and Jill.
K.
You're so kissable.
L.
Is the love light in your
I can't believe you don't know the alphabet. I do, I just know it backwards.
You know the alphabet backwards.
Yes, I do.
I gotta hear this.
All right, here goes. CYXWVUT SRQBONM LKJIH and CBA. Now I learn my XYZs. Tell me what you me think.
You did it. If you know them backwards, how come you don't know them forwards?
I do. I just know it is around.
Around is when two people sing at the same time.
Yes.
Well, we can't sing at the same time.
I don't care. I want to do it anyway.
Okay. Who starts?
You.
Okay, here we go. I've never done this before. I don't know if it'll work.
Go ahead.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, I, J, D, C, K, L, D, E, M, N, H, G, O, P, H, Q, R, I, J, S, T, K, L, U, V, N, N, W, O, T, X, Q, R, Y, S, T, and Z, U, V. Now, W, I learned X, my A, Y, B, C's, and Z. What the heck you think of me? We did it.
Yeah. Cool.
Books are thin, books are fat, books are thick, books are flat. Some books are classic, others are dumb. There's one on every subject under the sun. William Shakespeare, Harry Potter, written by Mrs. Rowling's daughter, Philip Roth, Dr. Seuss, E.B. White, and Marcel Proust. Now science courses, books on horses, bee books, tree books, all for you. Mysteries and histories. Who done it, how to do it, why they do it, what they do. Oh, Holden Caulfield, Nancy Drew, Long John Silver, and Tarzan too. I love Captain Underpants and the Hunchback of Notre Dame. From France, astrology, astronomy, books on World Wars I and II. There are politics and parlor tricks. Who done it, how to do it, why they do it, what they do. Shel Silverstein and Oscar Wilde, Henry James and Julia Child, Maurice Sendak, Taylor Carr, and the rest, well, they know who they are. Some books have pictures, others don't. Some you'll get, and others you won't. Some books are boring, but poster fun. There's one on every subject, including the sun. Who done it, how to do it, why they do it, what they do. Ooh.
Harry,
Yeah.
you want to do some more reading with me?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I love besides jokes and riddles? I love knock-knock jokes. And here's another book I wrote, Mr. Potato Head's Upside Down Joke World. And it's got a lot of knock-knocks in it. So we'll see if you can do this with me, okay?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Knock-knock.
Come in.
No, who's there?
What are you asking me for? You're the one knocking.
No, you're supposed to say who's there.
All right, try it again.
All right. Knock-knock.
Go away.
Will you just do the joke?
All right, sorry.
Knock-knock. Knock-knock. Knock-knock.
I can't hear you. I'm in the bathroom. Use the doorbell.
I didn't know there was a doorbell.
There is. Use it.
All right. Ding dong.
Did you say King Kong?
Ding dong.
Hong Kong?
Ding dong.
Yeah, you are a ding dong.
Will you just do the jokes? Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
At last.
At last who?
No, at last that you said who's there.
All right, try it again.
All right. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana. My old dirty banana. I haven't seen him in 2 years. Come on in, banana.
Will you just say banana who?
Then I know it is. We went to school together.
Just say banana who.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Oh, good, he hasn't left you. Try the other door. I think this one's locked.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock. Who's there? Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock. Who's there? Orange.
Orange. Who's orange?
Orange, you glad I didn't say banana?
No, I'm not. I wanted to talk to Banana.
So I thought I would do a trick from my book, Hocus Jocus, How to Do Funny Magic. And it's a how-to book. It teaches you how to do something. And I don't care what you're interested in, man. There's a book on how to do it. And I'm just going to read the instructions and go through it. And this is the first time I ever did a magic trick. This is the story of when I did a magic trick. And it had to do with dental floss. I had big gaps in my teeth when I was a boy. And that had to do with my younger brother. Okay? And in my family, everything had to be divided right down the middle. If my brother, probably you can relate to this, if I had one slice of cake, my mother had one slice of cake, she had to divide it right down the middle. If my brother got one crumb more than me, he would start screaming, "Mommy, he got a bigger piece than me." And if he got the bigger piece, I started screaming. So one day she comes in, she's to cut the floss for us because we're getting ready for bed, and she's kind of in a rush because she's watching her favorite TV show, SpongeBob SquarePants. You know how much she loved that show? She was watching it 20 years before it was even on the air. Okay, so she's kind of in a rush. So what she does is she takes the floss and she cuts it right here, and putting the instructions in the how-to book, and she gives me this piece and my brother the smaller piece. So you know what he does, right? "Mommy, he got a bigger piece than me." So she says, "Okay, let me start again." So she takes the shorter piece and she goes like this. She makes it one piece. Now she says, "What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie the ends together, and this way, when I give it to you, they'll be absolutely even." The problem is that the commercial is over, because that's what she's trying to get back to, and she doesn't even touch the floss. She goes like this, "Tight!" And she cuts it right here. And she gives my, she gives me this long piece, and my brother this shrimpy piece. So you know what he does? Right? "Mommy, he got a bigger piece than me." So she takes that little shrimpy piece, and she stretches it, and she stretches it, and she stretches it, and she makes it the same size as the other one. She then makes her big mistake. She leaves the room. Now, I mentioned it was my younger brother, but I didn't mention it was my younger, smaller brother. My younger, smaller, weaker brother. My younger, smaller, weaker, creepier brother. My younger, smaller, weaker, creepier, uglier brother. My younger, smaller, well, you get the point. As soon as she left the room, I took his away from him, tied the two pieces together, and I had one big long piece of floss, and I started flossing my teeth, and he starts screaming, "Mommy, he took my floss from me!" She comes rushing and she says, "Steve, did you take the floss?" I go, "No, Mom, honestly, I'm just flossing." She says, "Let me see the floss, because if it turns out to be two pieces tied together, you will be punished." It was the first magic trick I ever did, and I did it to get out of being punished. I said, "No, Mom, honestly, it's just one piece of floss." And that's how I got kept from being sent to my room. Thank you very much. You want to know how that trick is done? Good. Buy my book, Hocus Jocus. It's on my website, stevecharney.com. It's also an ebook now. Harry,
Yeah.
you want to do a good news, bad news story?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I love good news, bad news stories. In fact, I wrote this one, and it's in my book from Mr. Potato Head's Upside Down Joke World.
Yeah.
And it's very simple. If I say something good, Harry says, "Good news." And if I say something bad, you say, "Bad news." Right, so let's begin.
Let us begin.
Okay. Now, Mrs. Potato Head was floating in a balloon. That's good news. Yes, it is. Okay, but she fell out. Bad news. Yeah. But there was a giant haystack on the ground. Good news. Yes, with a large pitchfork sticking out of it. Bad news. Yeah, but she didn't land on the pitchfork. Good news. She didn't land on the haystack. Bad news. She landed in a swimming pool. Ah, good news. With no water in it. Bad news. Instead, it was filled with jelly. Good news. Piranha infested jelly. Bad news. But the piranhas were all dead. Good news. Good. Because the shark that was in the pool killed them all. Bad news. But a lifeguard saved Mrs. Potato Head. Good news. His name was Frankenstein. Bad news. But Frankenstein was only 2 feet high. Good news. But he had a 6-foot cannon that he shot Mrs. Potato Head out of. Bad news. But she landed in a balloon. Good news. But she fell out. Bad news. But there was a large haystack on the ground. Good news. With a long pitchfork sticking out of it. Bad news. But she didn't fall on the pitchfork. Oh, stop it. Okay. Just goes on and on that way. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Our time is up, so we must leave.
And so goodbye from me and Steve.
There's no more to the show. except to let you know
It's time to go.